Hello everybody, Tiniestofchibis here, and we're back with AI Simon files. So this is where we're at. Guess I already looked at the shelves. So counter.
What do you think this counts? Bars?
I do not appreciate your pun.
Anyway. So, it is dark. I am very, I kind of want to keep playing my October game. But, again, I am chicken. But, I really want to keep playing. And, honestly, there's a part of me that also just wants to go back to reading fanfiction. Or, dance into, music and stuff. Specials written on the chalkboard. Duck, woman's acrylic. It's so weird.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian. Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor Diocletian. On January 20th, 288 AD, he was martyred. This painting depicts his execution.
Weird.
Something wrong, Date? You're staring awful hard.
Nothing. Just caught my eye.
Why now, of all times? That's been hanging there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, it was a gift from Ren a while back. I've always had it there.
A point. That's a gift from Renju. Anyway. Wait. Filter? Fire. What's in my thought process? Stool. A stool. Shit. What was I in my thought process? Refrigerator.
Mama. My goodness. You've changed since I last saw you. You're such a square now.
Excuse me, that is a fridge.
It's so fucked up. It's so funny. I mean, they're wearing the same dress. I mean, they're the same color.
I've been okay. How are you, Date, honey? I don't see you around here much anymore.
I've been busy.
You used to come all the time. You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon. Laughing, drowning each other's sorrows. Sometimes getting into arguments. One time it even became a real fight. You remember that?
Can I take a moment to say that Renju looks fucking hot? I'm just saying. He looks very good looking. You know? I'm like, damn. Like, he looks like a fucking dork, though, too. At the same time, he's, kind of like a dork, but, in a kind of handsome way. So I'm like, huh.
Really?
Oh, yes.
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
That's about the watch.
Yeah, his favorite watch. He got it from his new lover. An anniversary gift. Oh, this was, of course, after the divorce. Ren was so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since.
Interesting. Oh, wrong controller.
It's been a while. I have no idea. What's wrong with Ren?
So about the accident, and about how he disappeared from the hospital.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
I see. I'll contact you if I get anything.
Please do.
I have something, but I don't know how useful it will be.
No, tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investment company?
Yeah?
They were part of a massive fraud scheme.
Really?
That's right. And they were in bed with the Kumakuras, the Yakuza gang. So maybe...
The Kumakuras killed her?
I don't know for sure, but they were capable of it. Maybe Shoko did something to piss off the wrong people, and they punished her for it.
This is a bar called Marble and an alley called Golden Yokocho. She runs the place, and we call her Mama. She might technically have a body of a man, but she's got a maiden's heart. She belongs to a lot of, like, I don't want to say that because I don't want to say it because a lot of people get mad when you say it wrong and other bullshit, and I'm like, she's part of, like, I guess this is kind of forward for its time, or maybe it's about this time, I don't know. But she's a lot of, or maybe it's an English colloquialization, who knows. But according to this left thing, she's part of the LBGT community. And get a glass of water.
That's unusual. Not a bourbon.
I'm working.
I drink at work all the time.
Should
We
it?
have very different occupations.
It's kind of the same. I make people throw up. You make people throw up the truth.
It's not the same thing! Mama spends her time running the bar, but, drunk people tend not be too careful when their secrets or rumors, you know how it is. Prefer forgotten information, whether it's politics, business, entertainment, even crime, Mama knows it all. Whether I get stuck on an investigation, it comes to her. Some advice for me?
Shoko was involved in illegal activities. Perhaps the rental phone was used for that purpose.
The Kumakuras. They have a relationship with Renju. I remember him telling me that.
Do you want to pay them a visit?
Yeah. I hope it won't cause problems.
Alright. Like, honestly, I just wanna... Like, I need to do recordings, but a part of me just wants to read fan fiction. So I'm like, ugh. I wonder if I should sit up, because, you know, we're going into the Yakuza's place of business. It's probably not wise to just be chilling like a villain over here. Shouldn't be chilled, because that's how you get killed. Put some lotion on. It puts the lotion on. That's, a Joe Dirt reference. I think it's Joe Dirt? I don't know. I know that's in one of the movies that my sister likes to watch. Like, a lot of times I know references and shit like that. Not because I actually fucking watch the shenanigans, but because my fucking sister likes to watch stuff, and then, you know, or my parents will watch stuff, and, you know, it's mostly my sister though, where she'll be watching something, and then I'll be in the room, or I'll be close enough that I can hear whatever she's watching or playing or doing whatever. That's how I know the fucking whole fucking plot line to the first 3 Mass Effect games. Even though I don't care for them, or I've never played them, but I know the whole plot line because my sister played every single route to those games. And I was just like, ugh. Because I really had nowhere else to go because, you know, we were sharing a room. So it's not like I could leave the room because it's my room too, you know. but I was right under the TV. So.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Burped.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Just chilling.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, Moma. I have a few things I want to ask you.
I want to check something real quick because it's bothering me. Ooh, new file. I got new information that I didn't have before. Oh, that was from last time then. The mermaids. Update. Sunfish pocket. Album. R1. I wanted the flow chart. Where am I at? That's the big thing I was wondering. Ongoing. Zoom out. So I'm here. Curious. Alright, Mama, I have a few things I want to ask you.
2 days ago at Bloom Park, a woman's corpse was found. Have you heard the name Shoko Nadami?
Sure have.
How?
Heard it on the news. The media's making a real fuss about this new serial killer. Can't help but hear about it.
Chamber's desk.
Iva, can you hack it?
I cannot. The power is off.
Ron's
If I make a wish, will it come true?
That is not Shenron.
Ah, Dragon Ball Z reference.
I wish for panties.
I told you that's not Shenron.
It is a DB reference, not a DBZ reference. Ooh, interesting. DBZ is the second series. DB is the first one. Personal computer. I can't hack it. Turn off. Chair. Door. Desk. There are tons of things on top. What was it? What was that? I saw that, like, it was a light. I hate when I'm trying to get something and, like, I see it for, like, a split fucking second. But it won't show me anymore. Hold up. Lockers. More lockers. Sofa.
Do you think that pulls out into a bed?
What would be the point of that?
Many things.
Wow, that is a big flying squirrel.
That is a tiger.
Tiger right.
Marvelous.
What?
Marvelous marble.
Marble table. Company philosophy on the wall. After 40 years of toenail growth slower. Well, that's an interesting motto. Deals with the low company. Permit, some kind of permit. Ah, what the fuck was that? Felt like something hit me in the eye. Weird. Whiteboard. Shows just written on the board. Go to the zoo and see the pandas. Transportation set up by the doorway. Number A. The fat one. He's holding his stomach in pain. Oh.
I got nothing to say.
Rude. Look at him. Skinny one, he's completely out.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
I saw something. Kitty ashtray. Marble table. Ashtray. It's an ashtray. Metal door. The entrance. Is there anything else I gotta look at? No. No. Oh, lantern. There are lanterns that go in front of all them.
The Kumakura crest.
Pillow so I can lean on it. My neck is kind of hurting. Sticker it fell off, so I needed something. Another dragon. Window. Do you know anything about the entire pod? Where's the chairman?
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. I have no idea what you're talking about, cop. You must have gotten some bad info. Fuck no. Why would we do that?
I'm sitting in the chairman. His name is Mama.
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Date, look at this. A thermograph from when you inquired about Shoko.
Body temperature rising. Red hot lie.
It appears that way.
How do I get him to cop to it?
Remove his fingernails one by one.
Not my style.
Blackmail him.
Blackmail?
Find his weakness and threaten him with it. Let's examine the room. Perhaps we may discover one of his secrets.
There's a hidden safe behind the crest.
There is something inside.
I recognize that. It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner. An A-set figure.
Correct.
But why is that there?
Unknown. But
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a fan of A-set, would you?
What? Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Think you can get away with talking to our boss like that? He's tough as bricks and hard as nails. You'll never be into pussy shit like that, you fucker.
Pretty sure he's into it.
Fears.
Upset? Regret? Aset!
Shadows.
Threat! Silhouette! Aset!
He's fucking it. Mama sitting in the chair.
Water.
Wet! Sweat! Aset! Aset, you bet!
Just as I thought.
Boss? What's this?
Shut up! Don't look at me! Get out of here!
He's all flashy.
Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here!
Yes, sir.
The fat one grabbed the skinny one and dragged him out.
I've got your secret now. If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my question.
Yeah, I got it.
Like, fucking... It's so fucking stupid. I can't believe that fucking worked. I can't believe that was actually something that happened. I don't remember that actually happening in the first time. Okay. Yeah. That should go in the first.
Right. We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
A company that commits fraud.
No comment. Anyway, we never had any problems with Shoko. There'd be no reason for us to kill her. No point hiding it, right? Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
So, Mama and Sebastian and about his disappearance.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure don't. It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no abnormalities in his thermograph.
Looks like he's not lying.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Hey Moma, I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts, rumors on where he might be, anything. I need some leads.
And what if I refuse?
Then your gang finds out you're the world's biggest A-set fan. In exchange for helping me, there's a reward in it for you.
A reward?
I'll let you meet A-set.
What?
I met her yesterday at Lemniscate. We're acquaintances now.
Really?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
He's all fucking happy. He's like, fuck yeah!
How did you know?
You're hiding an A-set figure in the safe.
How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
I mean,
Yeah, sure.
he's not lying.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Still sitting in the chair.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. But he's gone now.
A suicide.
Yeah, after breaking out of the hospital. About 20 years back, both he and I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
The Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras in the hierarchy.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a rival gang. One day, one of their boys walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a metal bat. His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since. The doctors say he can still see,
But
but it doesn't register. Like, he only eats food off the left side of his plate. And if he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
Date, a question for Moma. Is Rohan left-handed?
Why?
Just ask him, please.
Yeah, he was.
Confirmed. Rohan must suffer from hemispatial neglect on his right side. As you are aware, the brain is divided into what is called the right brain and left brain. One side develops into the superior hemisphere, responsible for language and higher functions. The other side controls spatial recognition ability. In most people, the superior hemisphere is the left brain. In roughly 1/3 of the population, the right brain is the superior hemisphere. This is often linked to left-handedness. MoMA just confirmed that Rohan was left-handed. From this, we can conclude that his right brain was his superior hemisphere, and his left brain was the inferior hemisphere.
Rohan suffered a beating on the left side of his head. That must have damaged his left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognitive ability.
Stop, because I...
Anyway, after getting the shit beaten out of him, he changed, man. He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless. One time, we captured some street bosses from a rival gang. Bro grabbed him by the big toe and took a potato peeler to him, from the toe to the thigh.
Oof.
Totally blank expression, like he was scraping bonito flakes.
Like...
Anyway, sick fuckers like that always end up running the world, don't they?
Like, I need to pause because that's a sick image. Like, earlier when I was making fucking meatloaf, I was using a grater for the fucking, like, for some of the carrots before I gave up on that shit and just started cutting them normally. Because I was trying to make the carrots all nice and fine, but after a while I was like, fuck this shit. And just started chopping them up as small as I could with a knife. But either way, but like, and I've used a potato peeler. I know how that shit works. Just like, oof, from the toe to the thigh, man. Oof. It's like very gross. Like, oof. Like a little nauseated right now. Oof.
He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki family boss.
But it explained, and then the Yakuza is essentially the mafia, so that kind of shit probably is very highly looked upon, because, you know, they're different mortalities, I guess. Anyway, either way, we'll continue this next time. Or no, actually, let's finish this off so I can save it. And then we'll do it next time.
The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang, and that's how we became the Kumakuras. About 6 years ago, I remember him telling me about something big. Some threat to the Kumakuras that could bring us all down. He didn't give me the details, but I figured it was something from his past coming back to bite him in the ass, you know? Anyway, his plan was to handle his shit internally. Didn't want too many people knowing about it. But whatever he planned didn't work. When the chips were down, he decided to handle it himself. He ended up shooting some guy in his house. A few days later, cops busted him. Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years. He gets relapses and all that. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
The Kumakuras appear to be unrelated to the investigation.
It was still worth it just to find out Momo is an ASET fan.
Really?
That information might come in handy later. Let's go somewhere else, Iva. We got what we needed here.
Alright, so we're gonna end this episode here. So for now, Tiniestofchibis is signing out.